What's up, peeps? So I already did my face makeup because I did a tutorial for airbrush makeup with a beauty blender, so stay tuned for that. So let's do our eyes, shall we? We shall. What shall I use today? Dear self, organize your shit. Love yourself. Alright, seriously, I don't know where anything is. What should I use? Let's use the Country palette from Too Faced. So what have you peeps been up to? Alright, so let's start with Dolly. I'm using this is a new brush by e.l.f. It's their crease brush. I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's just have a little chit chat, shall we? We shall. So, chicken update. We've one left. One left? What happened to all your chickens? Hi. I live in Florida. And fun fact about Florida, Florida Panthers live here. Fun fact about Florida Panthers, they're our state animal. Fun fact about that, they're endangered. Endangered. You know what's been happening to all of our chickens? Endangered panther food. So now the panther's belly is full. And it's great. It's doing great. Nice and full. And our chickens are now endangered species because there's one left. There used to be 35 and now there is one. So, this thing, the panther, is pretty freaking brazen to the point that he's coming in the yard with the dogs in the backyard now, with the kids in the backyard, and just taking a chicken and leaving. Well, most of my southern folks right now are saying, shoot it! You can't. You're not allowed. Not allowed, Z's, to shoot endangered animals. Trust me, I've already looked into it. Let's put All-American Girl all over the lid. How about? So that's my sad story. The thing has literally been coming into our house, into our yard on a daily basis almost, and just eating our poor little chicks. Just taking them, jumping right over the fence, gone, just gone like nothing's even the matter. So then, because you can't kill them, so then I'm thinking, well, what can we do? I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll just raise the fence. Let's see how high panthers can jump. How high can panthers jump? Any of you know? 20 feet straight up. 20 feet. 2 stories. Straight up in the air. So the thing could potentially just jump on our house and into the backyard and completely bypass whatever sort of fence product we had up anyway. Let's go into paper roses. So, that's that. That's that. So yeah, the problem now lies in the fact that we have a panther in the backyard. But in my... I hate this brush. Not I hate it, I just don't like it. I just don't want to use it. So in my search for Florida panthers and how to get rid of them, which I'm sure the other half of the people that weren't like, shoot it, were like, call the animal control. Because that's what you guys sound like. You sound like one of two things. Shoot it or call control. We did. Just so you know. We called the Florida Fish and Wildlife Department. And they say to us, because we said, hey, just so you know, there's a panther in our backyard and it's kind of eating all of our chickens. And they're like, aw, just so you know, that's an endangered species and deal with it. And we were like, but how about you just come and take it away? And they're like, no, let's go to Nashville. They were like, no, but thanks for the suggestion, but enjoy your life with your panther. And, yeah. So, they won't move it because this is its habitat. Isn't that nice? This is its habitat. Thought it was my habitat. Apparently, I'm wrong. Apparently, me, who pays to live here and pays my taxes, does not have priority over a panther. And I'm sure there are some people right now being like, you're greedy, you have a house and that panther just lives outside. I'm sorry if everybody feels like I'm making fun of them, because I'm not. I just need to have voices for everyone. And that's the voice I have for you. So deal with it. I don't like how this looks. Oh well. That's what we got. Whatever. Yeah. I'm a little upset about it. Yeah, its habitat is like more important than my habitat. And so I'm like, okay. So here's just a breakdown outline of the problems. Problem number 1, there's a panther in my backyard. Problem number 2, can't kill it. Problem number 3, they won't remove it. So it's like, what am I supposed to do now with a freaking panther in my backyard? And oh yeah, but now we got little tiny pupperons. And what are the pupperons going to do when the panther decides to eat it? And I need to put on my eyeliner and we can come back and discuss. So in my search for like Googling different ways to rid myself of this panther problem that we have, I'm like, you know, Googling, you know, stuff like how to kill a panther and get away with it. How not to get charged for a felony for killing an endangered species, you know, stuff like that. And I'm Googling panther removal to see if there's anybody that will remove a panther from your backyard. You know, let's go above the fish and wildlife people's head. And I come across this article where this guy, he had caught some random had caught a panther and he had it in his backyard, and it was like, hold on. The guy had it in his backyard and he was like charging admission to use it as like a petting zoo. Like as a cat in a petting zoo. And the Fish and Wildlife people found out about it and came and removed it from his backyard. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll just catch the panther, charge admission to pet it, and then they'll take it out. So that's my plan for right now. Like, seriously. Like, we won't take it away because it's killing your livestock and possibly your children and puppies. But if you're profiting off the thing, it's ours. Doesn't make any sense to me. And now, so we have one chicken left. One poor little chicken. So, like, what's the panther gonna do? After it's, you know, after it doesn't have this constant food supply like it's been used to having. I mean, give me a freaking break. Go do something already. Go protect a drug dealer's house or something. Shouldn't a drug dealer have you chained to his wall? Ah, there's something wrong with me. So that's what's happening in Florida. Panther problems. Swear to God. Where's my palette? Okay, so I just can't. Like, why does this have to happen? And dear Panther, who is supposed to only hunt at night, thanks for changing your whole routine around when our chickens are out so you can make sure to kill them easily. I mean, the thing's been coming in our yard like during the day. And again, no one cares. They're like, oh, too bad about that panther that's in your yard. Sorry about it. Hashtag not our problem. I swear to God. Thanks, Florida Fish and Wildlife. I'm sure they'd be pretty ticked, though, if that freaking panther showed up dead. They'd be like, what? I'm sorry, I just don't think it's very fair that, like, you won't help us fix the problem, and then you won't let us fix it on our own, the way people from the South with guns like to fix things. And if that makes me sound redneck, then so be it, but that's how I feel. How I feel. Alright, so a couple weeks ago, every time I did my eyebrows, they were like on point, like perfection. I was like, oh my God, I've gotten so good at doing my eyebrows. And now I can't do them again this week. Does that happen to anybody else? And I mean, granted, I basically have to like fill my eyebrows in from scratch. It's not like I've got stuff to play with. I don't feel like I know how to do them anymore. I just feel like sometimes I can do my makeup and sometimes I can't. And I'm sure you guys will be sweet anyway and be like, your eyebrows look great, girl. You guys are so supportive of me. I'm like, I look terrible. And you're like, no, you're not. You're pretty. And I'm like, you make me feel good. I need some bronzer. I don't know why I feel like the struggle is so real sometimes. I feel like I just go through phases where like your hand either does what you want it to, or it's like contour right here. It's like goes rogue sometimes. It's like, you know what? I know you wanted to have a pretty eye look today, but how's this for you? How's this instead? And how's she though? How's she though? I want to have drag queen contour today. I want to contour with black. Alright, let's use the blush Intoxicate by Buxom, but let's be honest, I like never wash my blush brush. So all my blush is like almost exactly the same. I'm like, this is pretty. This looks like the blush I wore yesterday. Because you still have some blush that you wore yesterday in that brush. I'm like, why do my eye looks always look so muddy? Wash your brushes. I feel like I need more blush than this. I'm sure there are some people like, no, you look pretty. Stop looking like a drag queen. But I'm like, I can't help it. This is e.l.f. Mellow Mauve. Let's throw this on top. Alright, now let's use the Baked Highlighter. e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Blush Gems. Oh, these are to die for. To die for. If you want to die, die for this. Because they're worth it. Dear self, put your brushes away and maybe you can like find your stuff. Every day, this is my life. The problem is, this is the problem, is I mindlessly set stuff down all the time. I don't pay attention to what my hands are doing. I look away, I drop stuff, I set it down, and I walk away from it. So let's use this random contour brush for our highlight because I can't find a brush that I want to use. This isn't gonna work. Nope. Oh my god. Meanwhile, over on the Jackie St. Germain YouTube channel. Oh, whatever. I look terrible today. What am I doing? That's all I'm doing. That's as good as it's. That's as good as it gets tonight. Whatever. This is what we're getting today, kids. Like it or leave it. Alright, hey, I'm back. It's nighttime now. Well, the end of the day. And you can hear puppies in the background. So basically, my husband and I have a dinner to go to tonight. So, I'm going to do a little day to night transformation. Oh, I'm going to try to do this with the country palette, you know, to like stay professional in this whole theme. So let's go into Nashville right now. Right now. I really need to clean my brushes. And put this over the outer 2/3 of our lid. Alright, now let's go into that Paper Roses shade. We're going to put that in our inner corner. And you know what? Someone asked me if this was the same Paper Roses that is in the Everything Nice palette. And it is not. It looks closer to Kindness is Free. There's Paper Roses in that, and there it is in the Everything Nice palette. So, just remember that. Alright, now I want to blend these two colors better, so I'm just going to kind of pick up each of them on my brush and use that kind of to go over the where the two colors meet. So we just have like a muted out version of each color to blend. Alright, now let's go into Dolly again and throw that in our crease. Alright, I'm going to take the Inglot S10 brush. I'm just going with that deep brown shade Dolly. I'm going to go into Paper Roses first. Just a little brush, and we're going to put this under our lower lash line. And now we are going to put on Dolly. Hello, Dolly. I'm going to grab my Inglot gel liner and imprint my waterline. If and only if I can find my brush. Zoom out. What level of touching up do I need? I've touched my face a significant amount of time today, so I'm gonna actually touch up with a little bit of this airbrush foundation, just mainly like right here on this part of my face where I need a little help. I'm gonna take 2 drops on just a dry beauty blender. This drop is gonna go wherever it feels like going. Okay, so has anything happened since this morning? No. I haven't let our chicken out yet for the day. Let her roam around, let her become panther food. That makes me sad. It makes me sad, and I don't want to feel sad about my chicken dying. The last one. The last lone chicken. I'm going to grab my Sephora powder. This is the Micro Smooth. This is in medium 30. We're going to throw this on using my Heavenly Luxe powder from It Cosmetics powder brush, whatever. It's amazing. Amazing! So let's throw on our contour. I'm going to do a little bit of a heavier contour since going out time means drag queen nights for me. This is the NYX bronzer in Deep. This is really close to NARS bronzer in Casino. Blush. Let's do you. I pick you. Fever. Fever in the morning. Fever when you hold me tight. You give me fever. Fever when you kiss me. Fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning. Fever all through the night. Do my brows look okay? Your brows should intimidate people. That's the look I go for. How about somehow better. How about Becca Skin Perfect Pressed in Opal? And you know what? Screw it. I'm doing a red lip. I'm sorry about the screaming in the background. Somebody's apparently like murdering the frickin' neighborhood kids next door. Sorry if you don't think a child murdering reference is appropriate. I have no filter. Where is my stuff that I'm looking for? Oh God, I wish I got a new piece of makeup for every time where I say, where is that? Where's that stuff? Can you be quiet? Hey! Get them neighborhood kids. That better be UPS. For all that racket, I better get a present. It was a present. So, Sarah and I have known that we were going to do our no-buy for a little bit, so we both did quite a bit of panic shopping. Like stocking up on things that we feel like we couldn't live without. Let's see what I bought from Inglot. Oh, what I put on my lips before? was the frick. Oh, I can see the inside. It was the Too Faced Lip Insurance. This stuff is amazing. I like use it instead of anything. Instead of lip liner. Alright, I bought another, here, and a bonus inglot haul. I bought another S10 brush, that little tiny crease brush that you just saw me use. And I bought 2 more eyeliner gels. And I got one in white, and I got another one in I don't know what color. Indigo blue type of shade. It looks darker. My light is making it look more bright. And then I got white. I'm like looking at my eye look to see what I could add. Nothing. You're fine. Okay. Lime Crime Velveteen. I need to get close to my mirror for this because this has to be on point. I'm going to do this in secret. I bow down to people who can put on liquid lipstick or any sort of lipstick well. I feel like, I mean, it came out decent, but if you guys aren't familiar, this is how these deals work. They go on as a cream product and then it completely dries. Completely dries and sets. Seriously. That was too close. It was too close and now this is too far away. I look tiny. Hi. Yeah, so that's basically, that's it. I mean, that's what we're doing to go to dinner tonight. This is the look. Alright, so I hope you kids have a good night. And I will see you later. Bye.